Unmanned aerial forces are currently destroying 90 to 95% of enemy personnel, but the occupiers are also adapting to modern warfare conditions. This was reported by the commander of the crew of the UAV, Kara Nebesnaya, of the 4th Brigade of the Rubezh of Ukrainian Army Andrey Otchenash. Otchenash told Canal 24 that in the area held by the Rubezh Brigade, assault operations are ongoing. The enemy does not stop and continues to storm the positions, losing a large number of personnel. Right now, our line of defense does not use a lot of equipment, but the enemy is throwing well-trained infantry into battle, which moves competently, keeps its distance, and is well equipped, Otchenash said. The Russians have special backpacks against FPV drones. This suggests that they are trying to prepare their infantry for the modern realities of war. The defender claims that the weather is currently helping the invaders, since strong gusts of wind, fog, cold and frost have a negative impact on the operation of unmanned aerial systems of all types. The Russian Marines, which have also been distinguished by their good training, are fighting in the direction of the Rubezh Brigade, but even this does not help the occupiers survive. According to him, the Russians have chosen this particular direction of the front as the planned assault, that is, they are trying to break through as much as possible. However, given the number of personnel involved, they are not getting the results they would like. Otchenash added, however, they are getting a certain result. The Ukrainian Defense Forces are tactically retreating to better defensive lines. Of course, our brigade is trying to stand its ground, not retreating unless it is necessary, but every meter is now simply littered with Russian corpses. The willingness of the Russian military to sacrifice thousands of soldiers in a blunt force effort to gain territory has been a defining feature of the war. The best time to collect the bodies is in bad weather with fog and rain because drones don't fly in it. Viewed from drones over the battlefields across eastern Ukraine, Russian soldiers can be seen frozen in the moment of their deaths, motionless on frost-covered fields pockmarked with craters. They are sprawled atop the blasted-out armored vehicles or alongside destroyed tanks.
An explosive device planted close to a residential apartment block in Moscow killed the head of Russia's nuclear, biological, and chemical defense forces, Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov, early Tuesday, Russia's investigative committee said. Kirillov's assistant also died in the blast, triggered by the device which was placed in a scooter, officials said. Russian investigators have opened a case into the two deaths, according to the committee's spokesperson Svetlana Petrenko. Investigators, forensic experts and operational services are working at the scene, she said in a statement. Investigative and search activities are being carried out to establish all the circumstances around this crime. Ukraine Security Services on December 16 charged Kirillov with the use of banned chemical weapons during Russia's military operation in Ukraine that started in February 2022. Ukraine Security Service, the SBU, said that they had recorded more than 4,800 uses of chemical weapons on the battlefield since February 2022, particularly K-1 combat grenades. During the almost 3-year operation, Russia has made small but steady territorial gains to the nearly 1/5 of Ukraine it already controls.
Главным следственным управлением Следственного комитета России по Москве по факту убийства 2 военнослужащих возбуждено уголовное дело. По данным следствия, утром 17 декабря на Рязанском проспекте в Москве было приведено в действие взрывное устройство, заложенное в самокат, стоящий рядом с подъездом жилого дома. В результате произошедшего погиб начальник войск радиационной, химической и биологической защиты Вооруженных сил Российской Федерации Игорь Кириллов и его помощник. На месте происшествия работают следователи, криминалисты и оперативные службы. Проводятся следственные действия и оперативно-розыскные мероприятия, направленные на установление всех обстоятельств совершенного преступления.